Yeah, now we have Harsha batting and Swapnil on the other end, and Charles is bowling from the other side of the dugout. He's a good spinner. Now we have Harsha batting, and it's not again a good day for Rising Phoenix. The overcast conditions, the ball was swinging a bit, and I must appreciate the Stockholm Super Kings. They utilized these conditions really well. They swung the ball in really good areas, and as a result of this, our score is now 45 for 5 wickets. Charles is coming again. Nice loopy delivery, but outside off. Umpire signaled as wide. With me, I have Ani here today from my team. So Ani, how do you guess the conditions today, and what would be the projected score for today?
Conditions are not easy to bat, and I think the bowlers have done well to apply pressure on the batsmen, taking early wickets.
Yeah, exactly. The ball was initially swinging a lot, and it was bouncing as well. So it was not the perfect conditions for the batsman, but it was for the bowlers. Again, nice shot through the covers, but only for a single. The outfield is quite wet today, and that's why the ball is not traveling. If you see, some good shots are going for only one, and it's even hard to convert ones into twos. But nothing to take away from the Stockholm Super Kings. They bowled really well today. Waiting for the next ball. Charles is coming again to Harsha. Nice loopy ball. Nicely played, but straight to the fielder. No runs.
It's important for the batsman to spend as much time in the middle as possible. Then the runs should start flowing a bit more. Right now, Stockholm Super Kings are on top.
Yep.
And runs are hard to come by.
Yes. But I see the conditions are getting better, a bit better now. Morning it was dew and it was cloudy, but now the sun is coming out. That's a rare sight in Stockholm as well. The sun is coming out in this summer. But yeah, it was nicely played for a single, cheeky singles, I would say. I think one more ball to go now. Swapnil is showing the intent today. He should play a captain's innings. Nice loopy delivery, but really well judged by Swapnil and played it really safely. That's what is required. The Rising Phoenix should build a good and steady partnership from here. And I think both the players are going there with an intent. It seems so. Yeah, it's an over now. Let's see who comes from the dugout end now.
Ganesh to continue. He's just got the wicket of Darshan in his previous over. Now he will be bowling to Harsha, who's on strike. Setting up the field. Looks like most fielders are in the circle at the moment.
Yeah.
A long on and a deep mid wicket and a long off. So 3 men outside the ring as Ganesh comes in to bowl his second over.
Oh, that was a perfect ball. Very tantalizing, pitching in a good line and length. But Harsha judged it really well at the moment and let it go.
Bit of movement still there.
Yeah.
That was well outside off, yeah, and is given a wide.
What I feel, Ani, is if we stay on the ground for some time, the extras will flow as well. So it's just a matter of intent that we have to show.
Absolutely. A bit of away movement again as Harsha pushes it to the offside to the fielder. No runs there. Ganesh trying to keep it tight now on a good length.
Oh, that was really well played. It was very, what should I say, inviting ball. He was asking batsman to come forward and play a drive, but Harsha played it quite safely. Next ball. It's down the leg, and Harsha just flicked it away for a single. Really well played.
It'll be interesting to see how Swapnil goes against Ganesh now.
Yeah.
He's been quite reserved so far. Not trying to play on the up too much.
Come on. Singles cut பண்ணுங்க, come on.
Ganesh has the protection of 3 fielders in the deep. Plays it over cover.
Could
to
not
the
hold
fielder.
himself. Swapnil here, and bowler invited batsman, and batsman took the invitation, went for the shot, but it was mistimed. He was lucky that it didn't went straight into the hands of a fielder. Risky single, I would say. Nicely stroked through the covers. As I said earlier, the outfield is quite wet. The ball is not traveling. It was only a single that resulted.
That's the end of the over, and score stands at 52 for 5.
Yeah, I guess it's a nice little partnership building here, Ani. What do you say about it?
Yes, they need to continue doing this, picking up singles whenever the opportunity comes up. With the fielders in the deep, there should be the opportunity to push it a little bit and pick up those singles and rotate the strike as much as possible and continue to build this partnership.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with you here, Ani. The pitch is getting a bit better now. The sun is coming. As the sun bakes the pitch, I think the movement will go away. And then as the ball gets old, it would be a bit easier to bat on as well. Charles continuing. He's having nice loopy bowling.
It was an appeal, probably a bit of bat. What do you think, Pratik?
Yeah, I guess so. It was quite loopy. Batsman was trying to sweep it. But I think he managed to nick it. That's why umpire didn't give it. Charles coming again. Nice loopy again. Yeah, this time played very cautiously.
What do you think of the sweep shot here? Do you think there are many runs to come by? Because the outfield is really slow.
Yeah.
I would imagine not more than a single, maybe a double at best.
Yes.
But with the loop that Charles is generating with his off spins, it's probably a slightly better option to come down the track and push it around.
Yes.
And that's what Harsha tries to do here. But I think the ball was a little bit away from his reach, and he had to take a short step back and defend it.
Yeah.
Good contest here.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Charles bowling as well. I mean, I have seen him in 2021 as well. It seems like his bowling is quite easy to play, but it is not. The ball is he keeps the ball loopy, slow, and then if you misjudge the length and line, there is a chance that you get leg before wicket, or you might mistime it as well. So we have to play like very cautiously whenever he comes to ball.
Tries
Yeah,
to play
again.
it on the back foot now, Swapnil.
Swapnil misjudged the length and the line as well. It was really good bowling.
Let's see if Swapnil tries to come down the track and try to push him around, or will he try to attack?
Yeah.
Place it
That
on
was
the
a
back
nice shot
foot,
on the back foot.
and a good single for Swapnil.
Yes. What do you reckon? What would be the good score on this pitch, Ani?
Well, I think it's a fairly unconventional ground with the slow outfield and the bowler-friendly pitch. So I would reckon anything over 130 is very competitive.
Yeah.
Still a long way to go for Rising Phoenix to reach around 130, I think,
Yes.
and not many wickets in hand. So this partnership right here is very crucial to take them closer to 100 and beyond.
Yes, I think Swapnil and Harsha, a lot of things depend upon them today. They have to play very sensibly. At the same time, they have to score the runs as well. Let's see how it turns out. At the moment, I think it's Ganesh who is coming again for the bowling. He's bowled quite good outswingers as well before. So let's see.
He continues with 3 fielders outside the ring.
Oh,
There's an appeal for stumping.
and an
given-
edge as well, but I don't think from here that something of that sort have happened. Swapnil tried to be a little cheeky here, take one run, but I guess that would be one risky run.
Yeah, absolutely. It appears that the slower bowlers are not getting as much bounce on this pitch as some of the quicker ones were. And now that the ball is getting slightly older, probably it will tend to keep a bit lower. So playing on the back foot could be a little dangerous.
Yeah, Ganesh is coming for the next ball from the dugout end. And this was a nice cut through the point, but as the outfield is wet, ball did clear through the short point, only resulted in a single. But overall, nice partnership going on. Single here, extra there, is adding really valuable runs for the Rising Phoenix. Let's see how Harsha faces. Oh, that swing
Ball
and
cuts
sharply.
in very sharply.
There was no clue for a batsman what happened there. It jagged back. It's very, I would say, very unfortunate. Harsha is showing the intent here. He's rock solid. Really
That's
well
safely
played.
now. Plays it off the back foot, punches it down to long on, and
For a
they get a
single.
single. Not a lot of pace from Ganesh, so the batsman has the opportunity to play a little bit more on the back foot if the ball is short.
Yeah, he can always play a late shots.
And that's the end of the over. It's 56 for 5.
I guess the camera is shaking a bit. I will just adjust it a bit more so that it holds steady.
Charles to continue with his loopy off spin.
What are your fond memories of this ground, Ani? What do you reckon when the first time you saw these Northbury grounds, ground 1 and ground 2?
Well, I believe the pitches were much more in favor of batsmen a year ago,
Yeah?
and the outfield was a bit faster than it appears to be this season.
Hmm.
Scores were much higher on an average, I would say.
Again, nice loopy delivery, but Harsha just let it go. I think that's a wise choice. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Ani. When we played in 2021, 2022, the pitch was a bit more batting friendly and the outfield was a bit fast as well. But this year, I think it's more of the rain as well that resulted into this slow outfield.
Yeah.
And whenever there is overcast conditions, the bowler, it's like a bowler's heaven. They can swing the ball in both ways. But now the sun has come in nice and it is baking the pitch.
And
It's
Harsha,
a really good shot, really cut away through the point. The ball will not travel to 4 runs, but at least they will get 2 runs.
that
Very,
was a
very
really,
good.
really good throw from the fielder from the boundary. Quite flat and fast. but that doesn't stop the double though.
Yeah. But excellent shot, well judged delivery, and he rocks it on the back foot and clips it away for 2 runs. Really good shot.
It appears the batsmen prefer to play a little bit on the back foot to Charles and to Ganesh, given the lack of pace. And Harsha tries to sweep this one, but straight to the fielder and no run there.
Yeah. Harsha is on 9, Swapnil is on 10. They are building really good partnership.
Comes down the track, places it over mid-wicket in the gap, but the outfield prevents a boundary. In fact, they just get 1. In most rounds, I would say this would go for a 4.
Yeah.
It was a really good shot by Harsha, but just the 1 in Noshwari.
Let's see how Swapnil faces Charles. Nice loopy again. And this time Swapnil didn't hold him back and nicely swept onto the long on for a 6er.
Fantastic shot there from Swapnil. He takes on Charles, the last ball of the over, doesn't stop him. He sees it in his slot and he takes it on.
This
Hits it for a
time, yeah.
fantastic 6.
I think he holded himself back for a long time, and this time he didn't do that. Took the invitation on to the heads and straight away hit it over the long on for a fabulous 6. And that marks the end of the over as well. I think this is really nice combination of aggression as well as defense here. What do you reckon, Ani?
Absolutely, they're doing the right thing. They're not letting the bowlers dictate terms to them. They're picking on the loose balls, and which is the right way to approach in a low-scoring ground like this. If the ball is in your arc, take it on.
Yeah, this is some calculated risk that they are taking now, and it was hit really well. It was hit so well that the ball has lost now on the outside of the park. The fielders are trying to find it now. I think they got it.
Charles seemed to be interested in Swapnil's bat after getting hit for that 6.
Yeah, he's checking the bat if there's something different in this bat, but I think it's, as our good fellow Tushar says, it's not the machine, it's the man behind machine that matters. I think there is a change in strategy here, I reckon, from Stopper Super Kings. Their main bowler Praveen Kumar Henry is coming again, trying his luck again and trying to break this partnership. Let's see how Harsha faces him. Harsha is on the strike.
Yeah, it's a really good decision from Stockholm Super Kings, getting back their premium bowler, trying to break this partnership that's slowly building here. Let's see how Harsha faces against the extra pace that Praveen has. And it'll be interesting to see if there is some movement as well.
Yeah.
Ball is quite relatively older now.
Perfectly length and perfect line ball. But I reckon there was no movement at this time. And the ball went straight. Harsha defended it quite well.
Yeah, Praveen indicated that he was trying to bring the ball away from Harsha, an outswinger.
On to the pads. Carefully played by Harsha. Now I can firmly say that the movement has reduced a bit. There is no movement off the surface now. Since there was sunshine in a bit, ball is older now, and because of the sunshine, pitch is backed as well now. So I hope there will not be as much of swing that was there before.
That one seemed to have moved a little bit. Harsha trying to play it a little bit on the leg side, but the ball hits him on the outside part of the bat, and they steal a run around the covers.
There is a bit of a difference in his bowling action as well. If you see, his sling arm comes in whenever he wants to bowl a bit of an outswinger. So that was that ball before, and when he wants to bowl an in-swinger, he will keep his arm straight. Really nicely played. That was really quickly stolen. Second run as well. And Swapnil is on the charge, is converting ones into twos. That is really good batting, really good partnership between these two. On to the next.
Oh, that was really well bowled. I think Swapnil looked like he was in two minds to play it on the front foot or the back, but in the end he defends it safely. Well bowled there from Praveen. Tries to take him on, big swing, but misses it entirely, and that brings the end of Praveen's over in his second spell, and the score stands at 68 for 5.
I would reckon that Swapnil is now. Swapnil wants to take the charge and go on to the bowlers, but my personal opinion says that he should hold more. Because their two main bowlers, Kota will get over soon, and then they will be exposed, the opposition teams, to bowl the remaining overs with their other bowlers. So that could be one of the advantages for them. I would say the calculated risk here matters more rather than taking the charge to the bowlers. What do you think, Annie?
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left in this innings, and it's really important for them to stay longer, try to build partnership through singles and doubles, and not overly attack.
New bowler Kamaraj is coming. He's having short run up, just trying to bowl onto the good length, and really nicely played by Harsha, stolen a single there. It's a good calculated mindset that they are playing with. That is really nice to see. This time, Swapnil watched it really carefully, tucked it onto the pads, taken a single onto the leg side.
It's interesting to see that they're taking singles even inside the circle. The fielders are on the edge of the ring, and that's not preventing the singles here. And both Harsha and Swapnil are observing this and picking singles wherever they can. It's a really good approach as this partnership continues. Well played there by Harsha. Three fielders in the deep. Long on mid wicket and long off. Hits it straight back past the bowler, but that doesn't go too far as they pick a single.
Yeah, I think it was mistimed at the end. That's why the ball didn't travel much. It went only for a single.
Swapnil back on strike.
That was down the leg, waiting for the umpire signal here.
It appears there was a bit of bat on that.
Or the pad, maybe, thigh pad. Because umpire didn't signal it as wide. it was a bit interesting.
Takes it on, hits it deep into long off, and there's a misfield that results in a boundary.
Yeah, Swapnil slashed it hard onto the long on. Long on fielder was in pursuit. He did watch it, but I think the ball slipped through his hands because of the wet outfield. I guess so. But in a way, Rising Phoenix got 4 runs. The score now has moved to 75 for 5 after end of 17 overs. This partnership is building quite nicely, I would say. The players are gathering around. I think it could be a drinks break. Is it? No? No, I think they will continue without any drinks break.
So just the 1 over spell for Praveen as there's another bowling change.
Yes,
Ganesh back into the attack.
Praveen tried his luck, but I think they want to reserve him for
Come on.
the remaining quota. And now the new bowler is coming. I think it's Ganesh again. Oh, that was really well bowled, inviting batsman to drive it, and it was moving a bit in the air, but well played in the end by Harsha. That was hit me ball. Harsha did hit it, but straight to the fielder, and to his surprise, fielder dropped it as well. So luck going in favor of Harsha. Again outside off, but this time umpire signal is wide.
Yes, they need a bit of luck. It's not an easy place to bat. So any luck is, of course, more than welcome.
This was on the back foot, ball reason a bit. Harsha tried to pull it hard, but in that could not manage to hit it. Ball just missed the stumps, the keeper, the batsman. So everything is missed in this ball.
Swapnil's guiding Harsha a little bit. I think he's probably telling him to play longer and not overly attack.
Yep.
It's important for Rising Phoenix that this partnership continues.
This
Takes
time,
it on the full, but hits it to deep mid wicket as they pick up a single. It wasn't the safest of shots, trying to play across. And that single brings Swapnil back on strike. And he takes him on and clears mid wicket for another huge 6.
that was humongous 6. Just pulled it from nowhere with tremendous power. Swapnil sent it onto the sky. The ball went for a 6 like anything. This is really good approach from Swapnil. He takes the calculated risk, plays the shot, and then plays the defensive shots as well. This is really good to see. This time, slog shot and straight into the 30-yard circle, into the hands of a short cover. That's the end of Swapnil's inning. I think he got a bit carried away after that 6. Wanted to hit one more, and that costed his wicket. Oh my god. It was, I would say, and it was hit me ball, but the bowler intelligently bowled him well outside off. So he took away the power from batsman, but batsman anyway went for the shot. And as a result of it,
yeah, it was well outside off, and Swapnil tried to hit it across towards mid wicket again, where he hit the previous 6. He should have tried to look maybe to hit it a little on the offside, maybe through the covers. But yeah, tried to muscle the ball a little too much across the line, and that leads to his downfall on this occasion.
Yeah.
And that results in the 6th wicket falling down for Rising Phoenix, as they stand at 83 for 6.
Exactly. The next batsman is Mahesh Navle. He has played quite good innings for Rising Phoenix. Saved couple of times from the dangerous and precarious situations that Rising Phoenix were in. I think he has scored 2 or 3 50s as well. So, like expectations on our expectations are with today with Mahesh that he scores a bit to help to stabilize Rising Phoenix innings. Let's see how it turns out. Kamaraj is coming.
That bounced a little bit extra as Harsha plays it on the back foot, pushes it towards point. No run there. It'll be interesting to see if Harsha now tries to be less aggressive, try to look for singles, try to build a partnership now with Mahesh.
When bowler went for a bouncer with his pace, I think it will not go that quick on to the batsman, but it rose on a bit, and that was well played by Harsha as well. But he tried to stole one quickie singles, but it did not went as well. So yeah, no run resulted. On to the next one.
That narrowly missed the stumps. Really close, that one. As Harsha tries to hit the ball hard. He's playing with hard hands, it appears.
Yeah, Harsha is a strong back foot player, and the ball was inviting him to come on the front foot. That this time he played really well. Solid defense by Harsha.
Bit of encouragement there from the dugout for Harsha. They want him to carry on.
Yeah.
That was on the full and flicked away towards mid-wicket for a single, as it brings Mahesh on strike for his first ball this innings.
What I would see that the difference that we have from 2020 and T40 cricket is T40 is a matter of time and patience. Oh, that was a wonderful delivery, pitched onto line, jacked back quite quickly, hitting the middle, top of middle, I would say. Excellent delivery. Mahesh still has no clue what happened there. But what we can say is he has to depart.
That's right, Pratik. This is a big loss for Rising Phoenix. Mahesh was the one who would play well with the lower order batsmen and try to build partnerships with them, but now he's gone. And that leaves a lot of responsibility now with Harsha, as Rising Phoenix fall for.
Welcome back. Just we started the streaming, and it seems that Harsha has lost his wicket too. It's not a good situation, I would say. After the drinks break, Harsha went to play the shots into the covers. Balls flew straight away to the point fielder, and he did not drop this time. Straight away a wicket to start with. After the drinks break, I would say Stockholm Super Kings is on the charge with a full blow.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Should have been a little more cautious after the drinks break. Get your eyes in. But Harsha had other opinion and wanted to charge. And in the process loses his wicket.
Yeah. It's Not a
That
good
brings,
situation.
That brings Vinay in the middle. He will be in the non-striker's end. So we have two new batsmen now who haven't faced a delivery. So Irfan taking the strike now.
Not the ideal situation, I would say, that Vinay is into now. Rising Phoenix have lost 8 wickets. They have gone fairly quickly today. But now next batsman is Irfan, playing his first ball. Played with a nice defense there. A single he was looking for, but I think it was good stop as well. What do you reckon now, where Rising Phoenix will land?
It's really important they cross 100. And I think that's what will be on the minds of Irfan and Vinay to take the team beyond 100. But before they think of getting some runs, I think they need to feel the bat on ball a little bit more, play a few deliveries, and just like how they did now, pick up singles whenever the opportunity comes up. Vinay to face his first delivery, marking his leg stump guard. Hits it well through the covers, and they get a single there. Crucial runs these for Rising Phoenix.
Bowled him through his defense. There was nothing precarious about this ball, but I think the batsman was more protective. It just ball passed through the gates, crashed onto the stumps, and that's the wicket flying. Overall, now the score stands at 86 for 9. Quick 2 wickets lost in succession here, and that brings the final play pair. Let's see what happens, how far they can go from here. Jatin is the next batsman. He is a good bowler, no doubt about that. But let's see today, can he bat? Can he bat and take at least 5-6 runs, which are really, really valuable, I would say, for this team.
Jatin facing his first delivery. And that's the end of the over. A very successful over for Stockholm Super Kings. 2 wickets in it.
Yeah.
And reduces the score to 86 for 9. So they're in a very good position, Stockholm Super Kings. And pressure is on Rising Phoenix. It looks like Praveen will come back into the attack for his third spell.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer choice, I would say, from Stockholm Super Kings. Last wicket to go, then they should bring their A bowler onto the crease. Let's see if Vinay can survive this.
All fielders in the circle for Vinay as they try to take out this last wicket. But played really cautiously there by Vinay. Ball was in and around off stump and he defends it towards point.
Yeah. One thing that I noticed from the players of the Rising Phoenix is that they have a good intent, Ani, but that's something that they fail to capitalize. It's a good batting technique that Vinay is having as well. Let's see if he can capitalize on it.
It's an offside packed field now for Vinay. But the ball is on the leg and it's a wide, and they steal a single here. Very crucial runs for Rising Phoenix, and not the best of deliveries there from Praveen. With a packed offside field, one would guess he was trying to bowl it around off. He will probably try to correct his line in this following delivery to Jatin. On the stumps this one, while Jatin defends it back to the bowler.
Really well played by Jatin. It's about, I would say, above expectations from him that he is defending the ball quite well. Oh, really nice played. And they stole a single as well. It's really, really nice.
Important runs these.
Very important, I would say. It's a similar situation like last match that Rising Phoenix played. Last wicket partnership was something odd, like 18 runs. That proved quite important. Oh, that passed through everything. Batsman doesn't have a clue where it went. Even keeper doesn't have a clue what happened and just missed everything.
Fantastic delivery from Praveen.
Absolute gem. Cocker of a delivery, that's what they say. Let's see if Jatin can survive. Oh, really nicely played. Good defense, solid defense by Jatin. I mean, the expectations from the fielder is that he should ball onto the stumps, Praveen. Try to get an LBW or a wicket. That was really nicely played, slashed hard by Jatin. That resulted into 2 runs. That is really, really well played by Jatin.
That's right, Pratik. The intent is there. I think he saw the width and he went hard at it. And it was good that he went hard at it, because any edge would take the ball over the infield and land safely.
First ball dot.
So that's the end of Praveen's over, as Jatin and Vinay have scored a few singles and some crucial runs coming here for Rising Phoenix.
Yeah, this over came 2, 4, 6 runs. I think that's really crucial, isn't it, Annie?
Very important for Rising Phoenix if they're looking to get over 100. The score stands at 92 with 1 wicket in hand now. And another full delivery on the stumps as Vinay pushes it back. No run there.
That was a nice shot.
Fantastic shot there by Vinay. He saw the ball was there to be hit.
Onto
It
the
was
slot. Fully capitalized by Vinay, hitting it onto the long on, I would say, the deep cover for 4 runs. These are really, really valuable runs by this last pair.
And that has induced a change in field as mid-wicket drops back to the deep. Let's see if that opens up opportunities for them to rotate, strike, pick up more singles. Well played by Vinay as the dugout from Rising Phoenix is cheering him on.
Yeah. Opposition is cheering the bowler as well. They are saying the last wicket that they should take. Again, nicely shot, missed time, but it doesn't matter. She went for 1 run. Anyways, 1 run resulted.
Jatin on strike.
Jatin on strike, and I think 2 more balls that he has to face. Let's see if he can play this cautiously. Score stands at 97. Very well
wisely
played.
relieves it.
Left the ball. I think Jatin is judging the ball quite well, the length as well. That was wide. Very tired delivery from Kamraj.
The longer these two batsmen stay in, the more runs would come even from extras. It's quite valuable at this stage.
Yep. For so far this over, 6 runs have come. Really nicely played by Jatin, and that brings to the end of the over. After 23, the score is 98 for 9. I would say the 100 runs on board will bring a psychological advantage to Rising Phoenix. 3 digits is always better than 2, right?
Absolutely, Pratik. And mind you, this is not a very high scoring ground.
Yeah.
Most games played on this ground have been quite low scoring with scores around 120, 130 in that range.
Yeah.
So 100 is a competitive total here.
I would say even in the last match, Rising Phoenix defended 117, so they might be looking somewhere around that. Whatever is above 100 is good. Really well.
We have a bowling
Played.
change now.
Yeah, bowling change in progress. We have Arun Uday coming from the dugout end. He is having a short run up, but he balls quite quickly with his arm.
Tries to cut that Vinay, but misses it entirely. He's playing for the lack of bounce, but there was maybe a little bit more bounce than he expected as the ball goes past his outside edge.
Yeah. Really, really well played. I think that's the pose for the camera there, isn't it, Ani?
He's played that solidly.
Solid defense shown by Vinay.
There is some protection in the outfield with 3 fielders outside the ring after Vinay hit the ball for a boundary in the previous over.
Nice one.
That was a bit short, and Vinay tried to hit it on the leg, but went straight to the fielder. Charles is a bit agile there, holding the ball quite well. He's trying to chase the ball. Vinay. I think bowler also wants him to chase the ball. Let's see. That's a good competition going in between. And there's one interesting thing that you noticed, that 33 number bowler is bowling to 33 number batsman as well. So it's a good contest between two 33s here. Let's see which 33 has prevailed, and it seems that Vinay prevailed and won the contest here so far. This is a good contest going on between bat and ball. Last final wicket, and Rising Phoenix, that was a maiden over. That's really well over by Arun. Score still stands at 98 for 9 after the end of 24 overs. But the good thing for them is now Jatin will be on strike. Kamaraj is coming from the other end. Coming right arm over the wicket. Opening bowler coming back into the attack, Radha Krishnan is having a nice arm to bowl good bouncers, and that slipped through the fielders. Charles a bit lazy there. Ball just passed through and they stole a single there.
We'll Vinay be looking to target the mid-wicket long-on region once again this over. As the score is 99. And
Straight
catch
into the
is
hands
taken.
of fielder. And what a tragedy that RPCC is all out on 99, Vinay. They should have targeted at least more than 100, but 99 is not bad number as well.
Yeah, the target is 100.
Target is at exact 100 now. Let's see if Rising Phoenix can defend this. There is a good chance because of the conditions, the pitch, and overall the strength that they have. So let's see. Stay tuned. We will be back in a short while when the second inning progresses. See you guys.